Every Spoo down in Spooville liked Christmas a lot, but the pimp from the Bordello really did not. The pimp hated Christmas, the whole Christmas season. Now please don't ask why. No one quite knows the reason. It could be perhaps that his pants were too tight. It could be really that he just wasn't right. But I think the most likely reason of all may have been that his weenus was 3 sizes too small. And yes, if his weenus was giving him blues, he stood there on Christmas, hating the spoos, pondering a solution to all of his woes. He tried to think of a way to continue the show, when in walked Mistress, all stern and uptight.
What kind of plagiaristic antics are you up to tonight?
You know, Mistress M, I hate this time of year, but from this angle here, it kind of fills me with cheer.
Yeah, Mr. Freaky, you really should stop. But what concerns me the most is your disease-ridden crotch.
Yeah, but time's running out. I'm under the gun. I've got to find some sort of plan to end the Spoo's fun.
Well, get in your chopper and visit Spooville. I'll stay right here. I've got plant food to kill.
I'm a little disheveled and that didn't work. What should I do now? Just sit here and twerk?
Yeah, just hop on the interwebs and Google Spooville. You never know what you'll find, maybe even a thrill. Just stay off the porn sites. You don't have the time. And I don't want my computer all covered in slime.
Cyber smashing Spoo dreams is now my new ploy. I'll take all of their presents. I'll take all of their toys. I'll take all their Spoo guns and their Spoo-to-you-who trains. I'll take all of their pets that don't have no names.
So the pimp started searching the cyber world of Spooville in hopes of sweet dreams that he would soon kill. He Googled and smoogled Santa, Christmas, and more till he found what he thought he was looking for. A site in Spooville for all the young tots to write to old Santa with all of their wants. It was there that he found a sweet special Spoo, a girl by the name of Little Ditsy Spoo.
Dear Mr. Santa, you're such a great man. You bring joy and cheer to all of the land. It's that time of year that I love the most. I really don't need much. I don't mean to boast. But there's always a few things a girl needs on hand. Not makeup or curlers or all that great stuff, but items that make the world so much less rough. For the pantry, I need pots and pans that will clatter and some veggies and meats to fill up the ladder. For entertainment, I wish for a big screen TV to watch my friend Drizzle. I hope he likes me. This is a secret I hope you will see. He's just so darn hunky and fills me with glee. I'm sorry, dear Santa. I didn't mean that. I'm a really good girl. He's just such a catch. So onto my bedroom, all frilly and safe. There's just a few things that would make my life great. Some twinkling lights on my ceiling would do, so I could gaze at the stars when I'm thinking of you. Some double D batteries are always handy to keep in my drawer next to my candy. It's not really candy, but something special that rocks. This pretty pink cherry that I keep in my box. If you could just grant me these few simple wishes, I would hug you and squeeze you and cover in kisses. The thing most of all that would make my life grand would be love, peace, and joy to all of the land. I know that it's tough, but it sounds like a plan.
So the pimp had it licked. Ditzy Spoo was the key. He was taking down Christmas and all of its glee. He would get her in the head and work on her soul. We'll be back real soon. Now on with the show.
You're a green one, Mr. Pimp. You really kind of smell. You're a bumbler and a jackass. Your weenus never smells, Mr. Pimp. Your green fecal matter from the nasty commode from hell. In your pimp coat, you have herpes on your lip, Mr. Pimp. The company of you is equal to a forceful anal.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. From now on, our troubles will be out of sight. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. From now on, our troubles will be miles away. Here we are as in olden days, happy golden days of yore.
comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. Vixen and Blitzen and all his reindeer are pulling on the rein. Bells are ringing, children singing, all is merry and bright. Hang your stockings and say your prayers, 'cause Santa Claus comes tonight.
The pimp had it mastered. His plan would unfold with the help of his sweetheart, who soon to be told his plan a disaster in this special season. Would she understand his diabolical reasons? He propped himself up with his pompous demeanor. With his seasonal hat, his plot grew much greener. Meaner and greener the poison did grow for the spoos down in Spooville who he did not know. He had to think quick and befriend this young lass and try to convince her that he wasn't an ass. Instead, this fool Santa and the joy that he brings, for a while she'd be happy until evil rings. He messed with the binkers. He messed with the bots, not really so interested in all of the tots. His name should be hid, his profile less vile than the avatar he chose to use for a while. A grinning Saint Nick in all of his glory. Little did she know this soon would get gory. Ditzy Spoo, it seemed, was a little more shy. No profile pictures, not even a thigh. The pimp thought it best that he would take things real slow, so the spoohoo Ditzy never would know. Till the time was quite right, on this Christmas night, he would bring down his hammer and cause such a fright.
Well, hello, Ditzy Spoohoo.
He said with a sneer,
It sounds like this might be your time of year. My time as well, as if it might matter. A whole lot of work kinda leaves me in tatters. I love what I do, so don't get me wrong. What really chafes me is my new Christmas thong.
I'm sorry to say, but are you really he? A thong upon Santa I don't really see. With that belly so big, jolly indeed. The weather's so cold, that's what I mean.
That's all right, Miss Spoohoo. May I call you that? I make up for the weather with my Santa cap. It fits just so perfect, it grips me just right. Maybe I'll show you on this Christmas night.
Are you coming to Spooville to bring me some cheer? That would be great, didn't see you last year. I thought you'd forgotten all the spoos, and this was the year for you to pay dues.
I will pay you a visit if that's what you wish. What is your age, so I don't take a risk? I've been in this situation just once, as you see. The courts and the jury let me go on a plea.
Well, I'm 33, but a child at heart. Just figured I'd play it a little bit smart. If you can fulfill my Christmas list wishes, I'd do whatever you want, even the else's dishes.
No need for that. The elves will be fine. Maybe send me some pictures to freshen my mind.
Pictures of what? So you know who I am? I'm little Ditzy Spoohoo, and I live in Spooland. I'm blonde and I'm nice with a little bit of spice, and you say you're Santa, so please just be nice.
I, my sweet darling, am as nice as you please. Do you really think that I'm some sort of sleaze? Can you tell me some more of this cherry in the box? And maybe some pictures so I can get off my rocks.
I knew you weren't right, and how did I tell? Your name here is Satan, and I knew you could spell. Why would you do this and take all our fun? I'll alert the authorities, they have big guns.
No need for that, Spooville is too far. I'll reach you first in my speedy race car. Cards on the table, let's cut to the chase. I'm here to stop Christmas with no time to waste.
the pimp headed off to his pimp wagon plus. Was it a hatred for Christmas or just unknown lust? With no pictures of Ditzy, not even a clue. Would his plan iron out, or would he just lose?
You're a real dick, Mr. Pimp. Are you a
sexual tendencies of a syphilitic fool, Mr. Pimp. Given a choice, however, to share a toilet seat between the two, I would choose the syphilitic fool. You're a heathen, Mr. Pimp. You're the king of genital rot. Your pecker's a small one, while your belt has not one notch, Mr. Pimp. You're a seriously disease-ridden, nasty, cheap little can't even pay me on time.
On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me.
Did you take those vitamin C tabs?
The Mythbusters prove they don't work.
Fine, Stephanie, but if you're not better by tomorrow, I'll get my mom to make her famous chicken noodle soup.
I really appreciate you taking over this babysitting job tonight.
No problem. It'll be a quiet place to study, and I could use the extra money.
And the Walkers are really nice. Their kid is always in bed when you get there, and they tip extra. But be prepared.
Prepared for what? Mormons?
No. They're just really into Christmas. They get obsessed with the decorations.
That sounds nice.
So it's Christmas everywhere. Feel the magic in the air from the gingerbread man that you hold in your hand. Through the presents we share and the lights and lamps wear. So it's Christmas everywhere. Feel the
Welcome. Come in.
Hi, I'm Mary.
I'm Tom. This is the wife, Judy.
Hi, Mary. Oh, so sorry we're in such a hurry.
Yeah, I thought the invitation said 7:30, but it was 7.
If you need anything, our numbers are on the fridge.
Help yourself to any food in the house. We shouldn't be but 2 or 3 hours.
Oh, and our den is filled with ornaments and decorations, and you can admire them all you like. Just please don't touch, okay?
Of course.
Okay.
Have a great night.
You too.
Well, all right then.
and a partridge in a pear tree.
Wow. One of these things is not like the other.
okay? I just wanted to check in, but the house phone just kept ringing.
Yeah, everything's fine. Honestly, I just scared myself a little bit. I never really got over being afraid of the dark, and as silly as this sounds, I just got really freaked out by that Santa statue.
What Santa statue?
Call the police!
Slime Life Music presents the crassiest collection of Christmas classics ever compiled with a very Bordello Christmas Volume 2.
The weather outside is chilly, and you've got a mighty fine willy. And since it just likes to grow, I'll be your hoe, I'll be your hoe, I'll be your hoe.
Now, for the second time, Slime Life Music brings together these steamy little piles that will soon be your family's favorite holiday music.
I saw a freaky boinking Santa Claus right up on his mistletoe last night. Oh, we didn't put up a fight. Good God, I've lost my sight. He thought I was tied up in my bedroom, nice and tight.
1,069 timeless classics on 12 8-track tapes, 45 player piano rolls, or 2 Victrola-compatible discs. You don't need a snow day to pull the kids out of school to listen to these cartoon classic favorites.
You're a bastard, Mr. Pimp. Your harlots make me drip. You have crabs in your pimp coat. You have herpes on your lip, Mr. Pimp.
Freezer the snowman went along without a blow. No one cleaned his cob, he began to sob. His snowballs were just for show.
Only a very Bordello Christmas Volume 2 can bring you such gems as Allie Kay singing about one of her not-so-little friends.
Rudolph the well-hung reindeer tried to fit in my pantyhose, ripped them from crotch to bottom, 'cause it hangs all the way down to his toes. All of the other reindeer got into my lingerie. Now they are sexy and happy, but Rudolph is tied up with the whole gang.
I love this one, and I'll be damned if you won't love it too. Freak show done got ass raped by a reindeer, walking to the bar on Christmas Eve. He dropped his keys and then he dropped his flask. Well, that's when good old Blitzer took that ass. He'd been drinking too much whiskey. Allie begged him not to go. He'd had too much medication, and he staggered out the door into the snow. Mistress found him Christmas morning at the scene of the attack. He had hoof prints on his shoulders and incriminating stains upon his back. Freak show done got ass raped by a reindeer, walking to the bar on Christmas Eve. People say there's no reindeer ass play, as for friggin' drizzle they believe. Listen to Mistress M sing about her favorite time of the year.
It's the most horniest time of the year. There'll be new toys for trying, and legs will be flying right up in the air. It's the most horniest time of the year.
To order, pick up the phone and ask the operator to connect you to Bordello 65000. A very Bordello Christmas Volume 2 is sure to satisfy your holiday tingle. Get all of these holiday classics for just 10 easy payments of $6.66. Prices do not include groping and fondling. Order yours now.
Allie, what is wrong?
What do you want?
Wow, what's got your panties in a bundle?
Sorry, I can't control myself. I'm like in so much pain right now.
Did your Aunt Flo come to visit for the holidays?
I'm more like Aunt Henrietta, like Hurricane Henrietta. I don't know what's going on down there, and what makes it even worse is I lost my favorite pair of panties.
That is worse. It's not as fun if you don't have favorite panties. But I did find this note where we left the milk and cookies last night. Allie, I hope that I have not outstepped my bounds as the King of Christmas by procuring a pair of your soiled sundries, but the reindeer were getting a bit sluggish and causing me to fall behind. I am using them to lead the troops the rest of our journey. Let's just say I expect I'll have 40 legs thrusting away in the sky the rest of the way. Thank you, Santa. P.S. I left you something special in your stockings this year. He must be magical if he didn't even feel that.
Oh man, what am I gonna do?
Wait, actually, I just discovered something that's guaranteed to flush the pain away.
Krampusin? Thanks. I'll give it a try.
Like the Bible says, all bad girls are plagued with the holiday menstrual storm, and cramps put the monster into menstruation. If you're a bad girl, put the monster in its place with all new Krampusin. Brought to you by Johnson & Schwalz. This drug is not FDA, FFA, FAA, or WNBA approved. Ask for it at your local butcher shop.
Teddy, get the door.
No, you get it.
God damn it, Teddy, get the door. It's your party, you get it. Don't be a bitch or you won't get stuff for Christmas. You better look out, you better not cry, you better watch out, I'm telling you why. Don't be a bitch or you won't get stuff for Christmas. He's making a list, checking it twice, gonna find out who's been a bitch. Don't be a bitch or you won't get stuff for Christmas. He sees you when you're sleeping, he knows when you're awake, he knows if you have been a bitch, so don't be a bitch. You better watch out, you better not cry, you better look out, I'm a-telling you why. Don't be a bitch or you won't get stuff for Christmas. Hey! He sees you when you're sleeping, he knows when you're awake, he knows if you have been a bitch, so don't be a bitch. You better watch out, you better not cry, you better look out, I'm a-telling you why. Don't be a bitch or you won't get stuff for Christmas. Don't be a bitch or you won't get stuff for Christmas. Don't be a bitch or you won't get stuff for Christmas.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas, bitches! Comment and like and subscribe. Comment and like and subscribe. Comment, like, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.
Okay, you need to go.
Hey, Olivia. Just wanted to drop off some goodies.
Oh, thanks, Clark. It's really thoughtful of you.
Season of giving, right?
You do too much for us.
Well, you two can share it.
Right, we're actually taking some time off.
It's Christmas time. Everybody gets a little bit stressed.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, I gotta get the rest of these out, so Merry Christmas.
Thanks. Merry Christmas.
You two have a good night.
I think my favorite part about Christmas is eating.
I like free stuff.
Me too. I'm driving popcorn everywhere. I guess some mice will have a Merry Christmas too.
Hi everybody at Bordello of Horror, or watching Bordello of Horror. We just wanted to say Happy Holidays!
Yay. Miss you, Freak Show!
This This holiday season, march into Baraboo Toy Soldiers Shop and Miniatures for unique gifts for your family and friends. On the square and beautiful downtown, Baraboo Toy Soldiers Shop engages collectors, historians, big kids at heart, and children to teach and show them some history through toys to play with and vignettes. Circus, literature, sci-fi, and horror miniatures to classic movies and wrestling toys. At Baraboo Toy Soldiers, there's always something new to enjoy at this special destination location. That's the Baraboo Toy Soldiers Shop and Miniatures at 516 Oak Street in Baraboo, or visit them online at barabootoysoldiersshop.com.
Ignite Glass and Gifts are a locally owned smoke shop now with 2 locations on Odana Road and Monona Drive, featuring American-made and locally blown glass with vaporizers, e-cigs, accessories, and more. Ignite Glass and Gifts has a knowledgeable staff that can help you find just what you're looking for. Ignite Glass and Gifts now with 2 locations for all your smoking needs. For hours, directions, and events, visit IgniteGlassandGifts.com.
I'm Board Games and Family Fun, and Middleton is everything you need for an entertaining evening with your friends and family, featuring the latest board, card, and party games for all ages and interests. From kid-friendly fare to intense zombie mayhem, you'll find the perfect game at I'm Board. Our brand new location features over 3,000 square feet of gaming greatness, including in-store gaming, free-to-use game library, and daily events and tournaments. Hit us up on Facebook and Twitter at I'm Board Games, or visit our website at I'mBoardGamesStore.com. I'm Board Games and Family Fun in Middleton. Unplug, interact, reconnect.
Santa's coming tonight, right?
Of course he is, Charlie. Now get some sleep. Merry Christmas, sweetie.
Merry Christmas, Mom and Dad.
bed.
Santa?
You don't want to get on my naughty list, do you, Calvin? Oh, Laura, what are you doing out of bed?
Calvin. Calvin. Are you in there?
Don't cry. No one should be sad on Christmas.
Santa?
Oh, Charlie. What are you doing out of bed?
Ditzy Spoo, it seemed, was now so distraught. He's going to take Christmas. No time could be bought. The man that she thought was really Saint Nick turned out to be some kind of perverted dick. She fussed and she paced, and then she fussed some more. Soon the sad man would be at her door to take all her joy at this time of year. But for one thing for sure, he would never get near. The box and the cherry of which she possessed was the last bit of innocence that kept her so blessed. She'd lock it up tight, even more than before. He could smash all her windows, even break down the door. Her sacred cherry would be safe at all costs. That sweet bit of childhood would never be lost. He could take all her sparkles and unicorns too. He could take all her glitter and her super lube. He could grill her and torture until there was no end. And off empty-handed she would then send this maniacal creep posing as claws, crawling down on his knees, down on his paws. Then she thought to herself, I know a way. If I treat him real nice, maybe he'll stay. So she hopped on the keyboard and started to write a plea to this guy. She was not nice.
Dear Mr. Santa, or whoever you are, let's talk a bit. I hope you're not in the car. I think that we started a little bit rough. I think we can be friends. It's not really tough. Just open your heart and open your mind. Just please give me a bit of your time. And then you will learn of great things in life. It's not all just sadness, anger, and strife. If it's pictures you want, then I see no real problem. I'll send you some of my face, but none of my bottom. I'll send you some shots, and these are not fake. I'll send you no cleavage, a believer I'll make.
So Ditzy Spoo is what they call you? I'm sorry, my dear. Are you some kind of fool? This man, if you must, is not what you think. He's sad and depressing, and does like his drink. His intentions of smashing your Christmas are far. He blew up his chopper. He blew up his car. And if you think he's some kind of stud, you better think twice. He's more like a dud. He can't get a date. He's sort of a loner. Hell, this poor bastard can't get a boner. So send off the pictures, I guess, if you must. It might perk his pecker, all covered with dust. The man you call Satan or Santa at first is pathetic and worthless. He's just the worst. He's riddled with VD. He's riddled with fleas. I would hate for this dullard to be spreading his seed.
Who might you be, if I might ask? Ruining this guy seems like your task. You seem kind of rude with hate for this man. Is that how you are, or is this your plan? And what is his name? I can't call him Satan. On my nerves it rubs wrong and kind of degrading. I would like to address him as proper, you see, so he won't come here and take what he needs.
My name is Malicious. I reside in this coop. I put up with his antics. I put up with his poop. The posthumous pimp is what he prefers. We call him Freak Show. As soon you will learn.
Okay then, mistress. Thanks for the talk. I think that you've helped me. I must take a walk. I'll find a way I know that will please him. He just can't stop Christmas without any reason.
All right, Ditzy Spoohoo. You have been warned of this broken down ass clown whom many have scorned. Proceed though with caution. If he has his say, your cherry and box will never quite be the same.
Ditzy loaded some pictures from her laptop, hoping this nightmare soon would be stopped. She loaded the ones everyone liked the most. She then hit send to he who wanted them most. She thought very hard as how she might please. Should she play nice or get down on her knees and beg this poor soul who seemed oh so sad? Is he really that evil? Is he really that bad? And from down inside she thought of a way to please this poor man without any slay. She now knew best what she had to do next. She pulled out her cell phone and sent him a text.
You enrage me, Mr. Pimp, with the infections in your hole. You're a sleazy, dirty zombie. Even the devil wouldn't take your soul, Mr. Pimp. Your hole is disgusting and disease-ridden. Get out of here! I have to clean that! Jackass. You're an ass, Mr. Pimp. When am I getting paid? Even with 1,000 roofies, you're never gonna get laid, Mr. Pimp. The 3 words that best describe your harlots are as follows, and I quote, pay attention, buddy, not reading this again. Skis, skank.
Sorry, was it too loud? I was just getting in the mood, decorating cookies. I know how you feel about Christmas, but I made one just for you.
Aww. I fucking hate gingerbread.
Language.
Language? Jingle bells. Santa, and you up the f***ing candy cane.
We'll have to do things the hard way, I guess.
The hard way.
It's not your fault that you're like this. It's just the humbug in you. But don't worry, we'll get it out. All it takes is a little holiday spirit.
Let me out of this chair, you.
Pretty soon, the only C word you'll be saying is Christmas. Scream all you want. Everyone around here is used to it. What with all those twisted horror movies you watch.
Why are you doing this?
I'll tell you why. It all started one Christmas Eve when I was 7. That was the night old man Yates knocked on our door. We knew him as the jolliest man on the block. He brought us a peppermint icebox pie every year. So that's what Mama was expecting when she opened the door. But that's not what he brought. Merry Christmas, she said. And I will never forget the way he looked. He looked different, like all the joy had been sucked out of him. And the thing he was holding, it was the most terrifying thing I had ever seen. It was a...
Never mind, I don't care.
Sounds like you need a drink. I am gonna coat your throat with Christmas cheer.
Why don't you suck reindeer balls?
Now, when I remove this, it is absolutely crucial that you sing fa la 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 la.
You!
My, you are a tough nut to crack. She sure is.
No, please don't. Please. No! 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 Ah! Ah! No! Fa la 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 la.
Good job. And now for the final step. It's coming. Bah! Humbug! How do you feel?
Like caroling.
One, 2, 3, oh! Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle...
And God bless Grammy and Grandpa, and God bless Mommy and Daddy, and also God bless Santa so they may find our house and bring us lots of presents. We've been good all year long, God. Well, except that incident at Assembly last week, but that was Tommy's idea, God, not mine. So, Please don't punish me. Thank you. Amen.
Hey, did you say your prayers?
Yes.
Good. Now get some sleep. Remember, Santa knows when you're awake.
How does he know when I'm awake? He's too busy delivering presents all around the world.
Santa doesn't share his secrets. You have your monster killer?
Yes, Mom, I have my monster killer.
Good. All right.
Can you leave the door open? Just a little, please?
Of course. Remember, he knows when you're awake.
Mom?
Oh, hey, relax, buddy. Is everything okay?
Mommy is hurt. On the staircase.
Hey, it's all right, little man. Your mom's in the kitchen cleaning up that mess you guys made, baking those cookies for Santa Claus.
Everything okay? I heard you scream.
He's fine. He just had a little nightmare.
Oh, honey, everything's okay. We're just right downstairs. Go back to bed. Try to get some sleep, okay?
Yeah, you don't want Santa skipping over us because you're not asleep.
We love you, honey.
Love you too. Mom?
He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake.
Good morning, Tyler. Merry Christmas. We thought you were going to sleep all day. Your father's ready to open presents. Come on downstairs, sleepyhead.
Whoa! There he is. Merry Christmas, little man.
You got me at football?
I'm gonna take you to the field, show you throw like your old man.
All right.
Hey, let's wait for your mom, all right? We'll start with these little ones over here.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
He sees you when you're sleeping.
He knows when you're awake.
Hello there, friends. I hear you're a mess. You're asking my advice about holiday stress? Are you sure you want me to give you some tips? 'Cause nothing but drunk sun's gonna come from these lips. But first you should know that I can relate. This happity I'm starting to hate. Oh, those brighty lights with their terrible glare and festivity flair you can wear in your hair. And then there's the music. So happy, so grand. I've made better music while on the can. Your money is fleeting, your patience grows dimmer, and somebody stole your best hoochie-hoo trimmer? You need to escape. Just get away from it all. The Bordello, baby. Walking all flaccid, live 10 feet tall. Yes, the holidays are trying and can leave you so dry, but a bottle of Mr. M's will make you quite spry. You can sip it, or just chug it all, and soon you'll be thinking, hey, who can I call? Well, hello, sexy baby. I think you're real hot. Do you think that maybe I might have a shot? Oh my God, you got a little sexy voice. Well, 5 minutes is long enough to know that I love you. I am so in love with you. Can you just come over and see me? I'm in love with you forever. You know, I really like you. You're not such a bitch. Do you remember last year when you got that bad itch? Hi. Remember me? I used to think you were a real skanky hoe. You're really actually kind of nice. I kind of really like you. Yeah. Oh, hey. Guess what? Want to know a secret? Shh. Don't tell anybody. You remember when you got that really bad case of crotch crickets last summer? Shh. I'm not supposed to tell you. You'd probably get mad. Yeah. Shh. You know who it was? It was Chad. Yeah, it was Chad. Shh. Don't tell anybody. What? Of course everybody knows you got crabs. I'm sorry, officer. Did I call 911? Well, why don't you just come over for some ho fun? Oh, hello? What's my emergency? I'm horny over here. That's my emergency. What? No, I'm not drunk. My throat's just dry. Yeah, I always slur when my throat's dry. Here, I can fix that. See, I'm all better. What? No, I do. I have an emergency. I told you, I'm so horny. I'm so horny. Oh, I'm so horny. Why don't you come over here and cuff me? That'd be fun. So, my malicious malcontents, forget those holiday blues. Remember that your mistress is always here for you. Follow my words of sound advice. Don't do the holidays sober. And you can bet you're in for one hell of a ride and a ho-ho-ho hangover. I wonder who that could be. What? No? Oh God, not again.
Mr. Sam's Violent Vintage, available at your local grocery or liquor store. This product's not yet FDA approved. Side effects from consumption of this product include but are not limited to dizziness, diarrhea, vomiting, bodily rash, dryness of mouth, overactive libido, dementia, psychotic episodes, an unnatural attraction to Ozzy Osbourne, open sores, anal leakage, sniffling, sneezing, and sudden death. Mr. Sam's Violent Vintage. Ask for it by name.
Where's Santa?
back, friends of the undead. You know what time it is? It's that time of the year. Oh, you two haven't been here for this before. It's our annual reading of our Christmas story. It's pretty awesome. You're gonna love it. You guys ready for this?
Okay.
Me. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the brothel, not a creature was stirring except Drizzle and his falafel. Allie's stockings were crumpled all up on the floor, hoping some guy named Nick would creep through her door. We always do that. All the harlots were nestled and snug in their beds as visions of dildos danced in their heads. You guys relate, right? With me in my pimp hat and Misty setting traps to prevent Sergeant D from getting to her snatch. When down in the dungeon arose such a rumble, I thought drunken Allie had taken a tumble. Away to the stairwell I flew like the flash in hopes that no one was raiding my stash. The front door was open, the snow blowing in. I was thinking the harlots had escaped again. Oh. You'll never know. You won't believe what I saw. When what to my wandering eye did appear, that ruthless pimp Nick coaching my harlots with beer. Spreading like herpes or maybe the AIDS, he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Trixie, now Dixie, now Candy and Vixen. On Binky, on Buffy, on Donna and Cinnamon. He spoke not a word but went straight to his work, pushed the girls in his caddy, then he turned with a jerk. Like a bump under his nose he fired the engine, not waiting a second he drove off with them hoes. But I heard him exclaim ere he drove out of sight. Up yours, freak show. Hey there, friends of the undead. We're going to get back to this awesome movie for you in just a few minutes. But right now, we've got a movie review from our friend Mark from The Final Cut.
Welcome to The Final Cut, my friends. Mark the Movie Man here. Yes, Movie Maniacs, we have another clown/circus-themed horror film to review today. And this one is called Circus Kane, brought to us by director Christopher Olin Ray and written by James Cullen Bressick, Sean Sellers, and Zach Ward. All familiar names, to be sure. Now, here we get the story of a group of social media stars who are invited to this reclusive circus master's house to survive the trip through his house for $250,000. And well, that's too good of a deal for them to pass up. But as they enter the house, they soon realize that they aren't just going to be fighting for subscribers or views on their various channels, but they'll be fighting for their very lives. This is a fun movie that has, it's like a gory caramel apple covered Saw film in a way. Okay, it had a lot of feeling of the Saw films, but one of the things that stood out for me was Tim Abel's Balthazar Kane, Circus Kane character. This was an awesome character. I loved Balthazar Kane. Every minute he's on screen, I was riveted. I wanted to see more of him in action. And I loved that character and the story and the mythos they came up for him. They built this up really well. A lot of horror films kind of sort of play with social media, but here Christopher Olin Ray really embraces social media and hits it head on, and I liked that. You know, this didn't feel like it was trying to be some retro throwback with modern kids. No, this is true a modern horror here, and this cast of characters he assembled, I liked them, even though they're cliche, they're supposed to be. You know, you get the former Scream Queen, the tough female character, you know, you get the one guy who's critical of everything, you know, you get all these different social media types, including the ultimate geek, played by Ted Monty Eddie, Big Ed. This character was like Robert Downey Jr., who turned to just completely geek. I loved how he played this character because it felt genuine, it felt real, it felt like I was saying some of these lines. In all honesty, this kind of guy who's a bit manic, a big geek, knows a lot of things, and gets stuck in this situation where he doesn't try to be a leader, but he tries to be kind of a voice of, yeah, well, let's maybe try this. And just loved his performance in here. The direction of Christopher Olin Ray will keep you guessing of exactly what's going on. The film doesn't really ever drag either, where you could possibly get that with a film like that, but you don't get it here. It moves along nicely, and I enjoyed many of the creative kills. There's, of course, the old sawing the person in half trick, if you will, and a lot of other, circus-themed type death traps, if you will. There's a couple of really interesting obstacles that he created as well, and some of them that were just very basic, but they made sense for the contents of the film, and the fact that you have this older circus character who's running this. Now, some of you, there is a little bit of a CGI blood in here, not a lot. Most of it's practical, and the makeup effects, especially on Balthazar Kane's, on the henchmen that are in his house, those guys are friggin' creepy, let me tell you. And I loved that. I loved the creepiness of it. Not too many jump scares, but lots of body parts, gore, and things that if you're a fan of this type of film, if you're a fan of the gory circus horror, and a fan of Christopher Olin Ray's material, you're gonna really enjoy this bloody cotton candy roll that just keeps going from start to finish and will satisfy the sweet tooth of most gore horrors out there. So check it out if you will. Again, it does have a bit of a Saw feel to it, but the production value is high, the characters are interesting, and I think you'll enjoy this, especially if you're a fan of Christopher Olin Ray. So if you have seen it, please leave your comments down below. Love to hear your thoughts on Circus Kane. Also, subscribe if you haven't already. I appreciate every single one of you. And until next time, remember, keep that ticket stub.
People still do that?
Hate Christmas. That's right.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. From now on, earth's troubles will be miles away.
This holiday season, march into Baraboo Toy Soldiers Shop and Miniatures for unique gifts for your family and friends. On the square and beautiful downtown, Baraboo Toy Soldiers Shop engages collectors, historians, big kids at heart, and children to teach and show them some history through toys to play with and vignettes. Circus, literature, sci-fi, and horror miniatures to classic movies and wrestling toys. At Baraboo Toy Soldiers, there's always something new to enjoy at this special destination location. That's the Baraboo Toy Soldiers Shop and Miniatures at 516 Oak Street in Baraboo, or visit them online at barabootoysoldiersshop.com.
Oh, this really hurts.
Are you okay, Mary? Are you okay?
No.
Are you okay?
No.
You know, I've noticed you've been looking a little bit bigger lately.
Oh.
What's that all about?
Shut
Oh,
Something's coming.
what do you mean?
Something's coming.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
Nigach!
Oh, don't bring that up. That's what got me in this mess.
Oh, Nigach!
Oh my god.
Nigach!
Oh.
What's wrong? What's
I'm
wrong?
having a baby.
A baby?
Oh, yeah.
How did that happen?
I
Wasn't
don't
me.
know. Messiah.
Oh,
Oh, God.
that is not. Oh,
Whoa.
oh, that is.
Yeah.
He's shot all the way across the room.
Oh, I feel
What do
way
you
better.
You're not on steroids, are you?
No, that was. He's so cute.
Hey, we got these visitors. They brought us some presents. I think a frankincense, myrrh, and I'm not sure what this guy brought. He's
Three wise men of the apocalypse.
You all right?
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Hey, think maybe we could throw down now?
No. I think that I'm done now. Having
Maybe I want to have kids.
Well,
You got to think about me once in a while.
all right. We should probably tend to the baby that just shot across the room.
All right, I'll go get him.
Malicious had told him that she knew of he and how she explained the lucid depravity, how she warned VD and a lack of finesse, and how he was such a drunken mess. She informed him of pictures that Ditzy might send in hopes of Christmas he would not end. The pimp sprang to attention and logged on real quick. A peek at this young lass, he needed a. He went to his inbox, he went to his mail. Christmas would be better with someone to nail. His intentions at first had suddenly blossomed into something quite different, maybe something quite awesome. And there on his screen, he reeled with delight at the pretty young maiden he saw in his sight. But then in his pocket, his cell phone did buzz. A message from Ditzy. Should he give it a rub? He leaped into action and started to type to the girl who promised video on this given night. His mind was just spinning. His heart was a flutter. He got so excited, even started to shudder.
Hey, Ditzy Spoo, your Fred Freak Show right here. I just got your message and I'm ready to leer at whatever it is that you have to show. Maybe Christmas is not bad, just so you know. Some really great pics, those luscious black lips. I like them a lot. They'd really look good sucking on my hard I'll bring to your door, in hopes that you maybe will show me some more. Your hair all so golden and flowing about. Make my spine shiver. Why have I been such a lout? I'm really anxious to see the video you send. My hatred of Christmas, this could be the end.
Well, Mr. Freak Show, I thought. You seem so unhappy, so really, why not? If you'll spare me this season of plentiful joy, I'll give you a treat that you can enjoy. I know that the thing you've wanted a lot is that special cherry that I keep in a box, but I'll give you more if it will solve all your worries, something so special to send your mind into flurries. Here it is now. Are you ready for this? I've wrapped it all up as a nice little gift. It's solid and sweet and really not tattered. If you accept it right now, I would be oh so much flattered. With this special present, I wish you well. And if I'm guessing I'm right, it will make you swell. If you want the real thing and can find your way here, we'll settle in for a Christmas of cheer. Down here in Spooville, you want to spoo me. It's fine if it's true, if it fills you with glee. But to our viewers, who do you think I'll spoo? Well, there is no question, I'll spoo all of you.
And what happened then? Well, in Spooville they say that the pimp's little weenus grew 3 sizes that day. And the true meaning of Christmas came through. And the pimp found the strength of 10 Viagra plus 2. And now that his pants really felt tight, he whizzed with his load through the bright morning light. He went to his speedboat to search out Ditzy Spoo. We've hoped you've enjoyed. Merry Christmas to you!
course, that good Christmas movie. Merry Christmas and watch out for Psycho Santa. Let him not ruin your Christmas. If you see him, call directly 911.
What's your emergency? Yes, the healthcare somewhere.